truly ask yourself the question, do I actually need someone else's approval, or can I get it from myself? And if it's the last one, go ahead, position yourself for success. Positioning yourself and proving yourself. What do these two have in common with each other? An interesting topic, because a lot of times that this is having to prove yourself is exactly the reason why positioning yourself is not considered the nicest thing to do or the funniest part of a job. But let me give you an insight in this podcast episode, the difference between proving yourself and proving yourself. So here it comes. Okay, when you position yourself successfully for your success, whatever success is for you, whatever you want to achieve, of course, you want people to know who you are in the first place, what you're good at, what you achieved. So you can tell them, right? You can tell somebody, but a lot better if people experience in some kind of way how good you are, or where you make a difference, or what is the impact that you achieve. And that's one thing, because if you want to be asked for a new project, or if you want to be asked for a new job opening, or whatever it is that you want people to think of, then of course it's important that, the better you are, and the more somebody knows how good you are, the bigger the chance is that you actually that somebody will think of you when an opening pops up, or there is a chance for a new project or a new assignment. So you need to prove, in this way you need to prove how good you are, and proof in this way is that it's not just about talking. It's not just look in my nicely blue eyes and believe everything I say. No, of course not. And especially when you announce it like that, there is a big chance that people will have even a bigger lack of confidence in you. And in this case, me, because I was giving my own example. But what is it then, the part where proving yourself turns out to be not in a good way, let's say like that? Often we think we need to prove ourselves because in some way we believe we're not good enough. Often positioning yourself is mistaken for, I need to keep on going and show you how good I am, so you can approve me, approve my work, approve anything. And this is the part where you don't find your self-worth inside of you, but you seek it outside of you. And that's where things go definitely wrong. Because your value, your self-worth depends on how someone else sees you. And that's not what positioning yourself is. Positioning yourself is to let people know what you want, to put that in somebody else's mind, so that person can help you towards your next step. In the broadest way of saying this. But positioning yourself so you get approval of someone, so your self-worth is growing, then you have another job to do. Then please don't start positioning yourself yet, but value your own capacities, successes, achievement first. That's what you gotta do. And once you lean towards getting that self-worth out of yourself, then that's your strongest position. Then it doesn't matter what someone else believes of you or not. because it's just you, and you are you, and the way you are is the best version of yourself, whatever someone else thinks of you. So there is a very thin line between proving and proving yourself for successfully positioning yourself. And it's very important that you know the difference. So a good question to ask yourself is, why do you, if you look at yourself, maybe it's a bit confronting, but if you truly ask yourself the question, do I actually need someone else approval, or can I get it from myself? And if it's the last one, go ahead, position yourself for success. But if it's the first one, if it's not the last one, if it's the first one, if there is anything you seek in someone else to feel worthy yourself, then you have some internal work to do. It starts with yourself. And it's not good, it's not bad. It is what it is. Gee, if I could only give you a glimpse of my journey, and of course I'm doing it by doing this podcast. And yeah, you please don't seek anybody else's approval. Please. Seek your own approval. And from there, move outside. It starts within. It's a very short podcast episode, but it's a very important subject, because often we go wrong in the way that you don't do it for yourself, but you do it for someone else, and you don't do it for someone else. You only do it for one person, and that's you. And that's you. And once you reach that point that it's truly coming from you, that's where you gotta be. Thank you for listening.